B.LEAGUE action coming your way here this Sunday afternoon. And we've got a matchup between these two squads once again. Levanga Hokkaido hosting the Shinshu Brave Warriors, similar to what happened in yesterday's affair. On Saturday, Shinshu won 79-73, sending the fans of Hokkaido home very disappointed. Will the outcome be different here? Hokkaido was in that game all throughout, but in the end, they fell short. They want this Sunday to be different. RJ Barrientos there on your screens. He and his squad really took that game and silenced this crowd. As you see, the team standings, 9-23 for Hokkaido, 6-26 for Shinshu. Both these squads in 7th spot in their respective conferences. A lot of time still to be able to make up for it, but it needs to start right now, as we have the lineup here of Coach Ryotaro Ornadera of Levanga Hokkaido. They've got Dwight Ramos, number 2. They have Darrell Willis Jr., Demond Brooks, and Thomas Welsh as their 4 imports. They're going to get the lion's share of the playing time here. On the other side, we've got RJ Barrientos, number 0. They have Justin Mutz, number 25 rather. 21 is Dion Thompson, another one of their imports. And they brought in Angus Brand, number 26. So previous imports you've seen are not available. They started out with Stanton Kidd. They also had David Simon and Wayne Marshall. But they're gone. Here we have the starting 5 for the Brave Warriors. Starting out with number 11, Kaito Ishikawa. Number 14, Kyosuke Hoshino. Number 21, Dion Thompson. Number 25, Justin Mutz. And they're also going to start out with number 31, Kazuya Mitsui. That's the exact same starting 5 yesterday from that gentleman there, Coach Michael Katsuhisa. Looking for back-to-back victories here this weekend. As we take a look at the top scorers in yesterday's affair. Look at Dion Thompson there. Lord did it over with 24 points. He also had 4 rebounds. Justin Mutz with an all-around game. He had 18 points, 16 boards, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 3 blocks. Hoshino helped out also as part of that starting unit. He had 10 points, 3 assists, and a rebound. Angus Brandt with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist in 10 minutes of action. On the other side, Dwight Ramos was a gem for his squad. Look at his line. 17 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals for the Asia Kota import. That gentleman on your screens, that's number 6, Hiroto Kikuchi. New addition to the squad also of Levanga Hokkaido. He gave them quality minutes. Hit some shots from the outside, but played tough defense here on that secondary break, finding Demond Brooks. Let's see if he can be a factor here once again for Levanga Hokkaido. Those are the numbers from yesterday. As you can see, Shinshu shooting much better, 51% as compared to 42%. That's from 2-point distance, and also from 3-point country, 45% as compared to just 30% for the home squad. Shinshu had 5 more turnovers, but they were able to overcome those odds and come away with a victory. You saw the starting 5 of the Brave Warriors. Now, let's introduce Levanga Hokkaido. They're the scoring leaders from yesterday's affair. We talked about the numbers of the Brave Warriors. For Hokkaido, 25 points for Brooks, 17 for Ramos, 11 for Welsh, 6 apiece for Terrazono and Willis Jr. Willis Jr. needs to pick it up. As a world import, you need to be able to contribute a whole lot more. And now we got the starters for Hokkaido. And there you heard it, the starters for Levanga Hokkaido, starting out with number 2, Dwight Ramos. They have number 15, Ren Shimatani. Number 21, Giles Willis Jr. Number 40, Thomas Welsh. And number 81, we have Kohei Sekino. So a little bit of an adjustment from yesterday's starting 5 as we take a look at our 3 officials. Handling proceedings today, referee Katayose, referee Tomishima, and referee Ono. Going back to yesterday's starting 5 for Levanga Hokkaido, they would start out with number 4, Shuto Terrazono, and number 11, Ryota Sakurai. But they're starting out with Shimatani, who is supposed to be their backup point guard. Let's see what transpires here with a little shakeup from Coach Ryutaro Onodera. There's Coach Onodera. Coach Katsuhisha. And we're underway. Hokkaido wants to be able to get the victory here, to at least have a split this weekend. But for the Brave Warriors, they want back-to-back to move up in the team standings. Nice, easy spin there, coming from Dion Thompson. They had 24 points yesterday. Gets the first 2 here this afternoon. Shimatani goes inside. Dwight Ramos comes up short. 1 and done on that offensive possession here for the home squad. It's Thompson. He'll go to the corner. Not too much. Hoshino back out. Shot clock down to 3. And 1 and done this time on their offensive thrust as Willis brings it down quickly. They switch to the other end. Trying to go right back to Dwight Ramos. He had a killer game yesterday. Unfortunately, just not enough. Willis sets. Will misfire. Well, once. Welsh gets that ball inside. Count it. It's out of 2. Early goings. Looking for space. Ishikawa once again. The flip to the wrong individual. Here's Dwight. He excels in the open court. He'll head to the line for 2 shots. Nothing really Mitsui could do but foul him. Watch it there. Actually, Dwight got the deflection and started racing down court. Got to his strong side. Will head to the line for 2 shots. There's confirmation on the first personal foul on Kazuya, as Dwight gets the first free throw to drop. Dwight Ramos, 25 years of age, standing 6'4", from the Philippines. Plays a shooting guard, small forward position. He's going to give his squad their first place with the lead at 4-2. And get inside the paint. Ooh, blowing the cripple there was Hoshino. And he's going to be called for a foul. That was a frustration foul more than anything else. A lot of times when players miss from point-blank range, they want to try to get it right back. Michael not looking that concerned. Still early in the ball game. Sekino up high to Willis. Shimatani surveying the situation, then attacks. Finds Welsh. Welsh for 3. Short. He can occasionally hit that, but more of an inside operator is Thomas. Another poor pass. They get it up front. Willis with a slam. He set his feet and he said, no more weak layups here. It's an early 4-point lead, and Coach Michael doesn't like what he sees. Looks at the situation and calls his timeout. Coach Michael not wanting things to get out of hand early. Calls a quick timeout here. Not even 2.5 minutes gone. Let's see the offensive pattern he drew up. It's not going to be executed. Coming up with another steal is Ramos. And a big slam again. Back-to-back slams here for Darrell Willis Jr. Lead is now at 6. 8-2. They'll come back here with a vengeance. Long shot not going to work. Picked up once again by the Brave Warriors. Going to run their set shot clock. Down 5. Dion Thompson not going to drop that 3. Opportunity once again for Shimatani and company to increase their lead. They go to Wells, up high. They find Ramos. At the reset, Willis, long 2, yes! 3 straight baskets here for Darrell Willis Jr. Well, we talked about the fact that he needs to pick it up from yesterday's affair. Only with 6 points yesterday. Now, In the first 4 minutes of play, he's got 6. 11-2 is our tally. Actually, they say that's a 3. Looked like a long two. Looked like he might have been stepping. But they say otherwise. So it's a 9-point lead right now. Shimatani picks up a foul. Let's see if that's going to be replayed. It looked like his foot was on the line, but nonetheless, they say it's a 3. The home squad will gladly take it as Angus Brandt checks in. One of the late additions to the squad here, together with Justin Mutz. Injuries can really derail the progress of a squad in any league. The free throws will drop there. Cut the lead down to 7. That's my first personal look. Shimatani. Shimatani. They find Ramos. They go inside. This is where Welsh really can operate properly, but his fadeaway a little bit too strong. Mutz. It's a nice pass for Shino. They try to take advantage. Back to Mutz. Mutz against a double. Open 3 now for Mitsui. He'll overshoot. Boy, Shimatani got there first. They're off and running. He'll stop. There's that secondary break once again. But an offensive foul is going to be called. Brandt hit the deck there. Was he outside the no charge zone? No, he wasn't. They might review this one. Are they going to try to challenge? Well, the problem here for Coach Onodera, he doesn't want to choose his challenge too early in the ball game. But Brandt was clearly inside the no charge zone. Our officials trying to explain something there to Coach Onodera. Are they changing the call? It looks like they're changing the call because we're still staying here on this end of the floor. So it's not going to be a charge, but they're not going to give him free throws. How could that not be free throws? He went straight up and he was fouled by Brandt. They go to Welsh quickly and he's going to get the basket nonetheless. No, he won't. Yes, he finally will. So Welsh will pick up 2 rebounds there quickly in the other end. And a steal. 2 points. What's Mutz? Didn't work though. Lead it back up to 9. And Welsh looks a little hurt. He was trying to go up there, get an offensive rebound. And he might be headed straight to the locker room just so they can check on him as Demond Brooks checks in. Brooks led all scorers yesterday with 25 points. Willis from deep, not that time. Boy, Willis is really feeling it here today, letting that one fly early. That flip is not going to work as a foul will be called here on Willis. Willis though being a lot more active today as compared to yesterday. Early attack once again from Ishikawa. Brandt got the inside track there. That's a good call. They send it back out to Mitsui. Now to Angus. Straight line drive. Elliot Donnelly will pick up his own miss. That's a 3 that they needed. Thompson now with 5 points, and a timeout will be called by Coach Onodera. .06 remaining here in the first quarter. Ramos, that's a long three. A little bit too strong. Dion with the rebound, and here they come once again. Just down by 6. Angus Brandt gets away for 2. Brandt also being a little bit more active. He was on the floor for 10 minutes yesterday. Let's see if we can see a little bit more playing time today. Willis will attack. Another slam! 3 slam dunks so far in the first period coming from Darrell Willis Jr. He's on fire. Trying to slow it down here. Ishikawa gets it back from Dion. Dion back. Trying to get closer. Up against the double team. Mitsui for 3. No. Elliot Donley almost got that offensive rebound, and the foul will be called on Ishikawa. Just stopping the fast break, but unfortunately now for the Brave Warriors, that first personal foul of Ishikawa will put his squad in the penalty. Matsushita has checked in. I think they're going to review this one to see if it was a legitimate take foul, so to speak. And when I say legitimate, it's not an unsportsmanlike foul. You have to make it seem like you are going for the basketball. And there Ishikawa looked like he was just going straight for the body. Not even making a play for the ball. And immediately Matsushita looked at the referee and said, that should be an unsportsmanlike foul. That could fit the criteria. Let's find out what our officials deem. You have to try to make it seem as if you're going for the ball. Here's the official count. It is an unsportsmanlike foul. That's why you've got to get in front of the player. Try to make a swipe at the ball. Ishikawa will take a seat as RJ Barrientos from the Philippines will check in now. His first taste of action. He was on the floor yesterday for 16 minutes. Barrientos came up with 4 points. Also had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Now Ishikawa will learn. You should know that though. He's 32 years old. He's a veteran. The 2 free throws plus ball possession as Shuto Perazono, the usual starting point guard for Levanga Hokkaido, is now on the floor. Ramos still there. Ian Willis has so far played this entire ball game. Ramos up against Donley. Couple of spins. Elliott will be called for the foul. Even if that was not in the act of shooting, it's going to be 2 free throws because of the penalty situation of the Brave Warriors. Donley saying he got a lot of ball. But nonetheless, a foul is going to be called as Dwight will misfire from the line. He's going to miss both. But Dal Willis is there. With easy putback. Couple of fakes and then gets it through. It's now a 10-point advantage at 19-9. Tremendous start here for Willis. Abarientos gets away for 2. That's what he can do. He's so smooth and slippery. Perazono up against Hoshino. Ramos comes out to get it. Brooks will come up short. That didn't look good. In the time it left his hand. Abarientos will put up a quick 3. A little bit too strong that time. Here's Shuto going to work. But his layup, just a little bit too strong there. Hoshino looking for space. Gets it to Dion. Dion now might have the advantage on the outside and a foul will be called. Nothing Matsushita could really do. Dion Thompson is 6'8". Matsushita is 5'11". And here comes the Spitfire. Hiroto Kikuchi. Under a minute and a half remaining in the first period. Donley inside. Almost a steal. But that's what Kikuchi brings. A lot of hustle. Ronje trying to thread the needle with a pass there. He's going to get another opportunity. Ronje was free for a split second. Donley didn't see him. Dion with a handoff. Hoshino. Stutter step. Puts it up. And that drops. Good basket there for Hoshino. Cutting that lead down to 6. Willis looking for another 3. He's got 2 threes. Not to mention, he also has 3 slam dunks. A terrific start here for Willis. I guess he studied the film yesterday and saw that he needed to be more aggressive. Shuto picks that up. Matsushita. The wing, they don't find him. As Perazono says, let's take a good shot here. Both teams in the penalty. Shuto flips it up and it drops. And the lead has now ballooned to 11. Final attempt here. Ronje, 2-man game. Finds Dion. Dion has to put this one up. It drops. They badly needed that 3-point shot. It drops at the last minute. And that's going to bring their squad closer. They're within 8 after the first 10 minutes of play. Welcome to quarter number 2. So far, Darrell Willis Jr. with 14 points, a blazing start. His season high is 28 points. He's halfway there after just the first period. That's something to look forward to if he's able to get a new one, as Matsushita drains that 3. And the lead quickly back up to 11. Donley. Well, that's going to be too easy for Mutz. Well, the defense has to react to Donley going inside. And finally, on the board is Mutz. He actually has 2 points, so that's his second basket for 4 points. Long 2. Not going to work for Brooks. Hoshino racing down court. Nice crossover dribble. And there was no challenge whatsoever there from Willis. He gave the shot. Back-to-back baskets will cut that lead back down to 7. Matsushita back up high. Kikuchi looking for space. Not the best of fouls there from Hoshino. But in fairness, it is hard to stay with Shuto, one of the quicker guards that you're going to find here in the B-League. But because of that quickness, you need to be able to take a step back at least, so you have more time to recover. 2 personal fouls going to be called on Hoshino. He'll take a breather. Checking in now is number 17, Shun Watanuki for Hokkaido. Here's Willis once again, gliding, finding an open 3 in the corner. That was well set up. Kikuchi just couldn't hit it. Nice spin by Dion. Not enough spin on that one. He was looking for the 3-point play. Check that, that's Mutz. You can see there, mimicking that spin. He thought it was enough. It wasn't. Brooks will pick up a personal. That's his first. So far, Brooks has yet to score after coming up with 25 yesterday. But Mutz will miss that first free throw. You can see Brandt there on the bench. Further down, also, you have Matthew Aquino from the Philippines, who has some Japanese lineage, so he plays as a local. (27-21) our tally. Slowly but surely, Shinshu chipping away at the lead. Brooks sets. But unfortunately, it'll be an offensive foul. Damon Brooks still to find his rhythm here. Quickly apologizes. He might have to sit down. It might be a good idea to bring in Thomas Welsh, who had a solid start. Dwight Ramos will check back in. Here's Mutz in the open court. Mutz will bring it closer. Will come up short though. And it looks like Mutz is going to be called for the foul there, trying to get that offensive rebound. Well, he has a point. There was a little bit of contact there on that attack. That's what he was complaining about. Let's watch it here. Ooh, but Damon Brooks looked like he went straight up. That was verticality. Hence no whistle. Because of that frustration, he'll pick up a foul. His first. Still a 6-point lead enjoyed here by the hosts. Dwight will give it back out. Shuto now making his move. Almost found a free Dwight. We're going the other way. That looked like it was tipped. Barrientos still at the controls here in the second period. Up again, Shuto. The pass to Donley. Donley to the wing. Mitsui wasn't waiting for it. It looked like Mitsui was trying to cut towards the basket. Miscommunication will be another turnover for Coach Michael's squad. That will be turnover number 5. Willis from deep. A little bit too strong. Dwight was there for the O board. Extra pass. Why not? Left all day to shoot. Not gonna drop. They go inside. Willis scores. He now has 16 markers. Well, with just 3 minutes gone, we're going to have an early timeout here from Coach Michael. Again, things not going the way he wants it to. Back to the action after the timeout from Coach Michael. They want to be able to score here if they can. They go deep inside. Dion. Couple of power moves. Flips it up and through. But it's going to be an offensive foul. And it looks like he got Brooks. Ooh, at the Adam's apple. Let's watch it here. Ooh, the elbow came out right before he went up for the shot. That will be foul number 1 on Dion Thompson. Coach Michael didn't like the call, but it looked like it was the right one. So Dion apologizes. Still doesn't like the call though. 8-point lead enjoyed by Hokkaido. Quick move by Kikuchi. Back to the corner. Layup, a little bit too strong there. Ishikawa, the starting point guard for Shinshu, is back in action. He goes right back to Thompson. Thompson, a little bit hot under the collar, wants to attack early, eventually gives it out. Back to Thompson. Dion tries to bully his way through. It's not going to drop. Ramos with the rebound. And now they'll set. First it looked like Ramos wanted to push the action, but says, why not? Take our time. We are up by 8. The try to take advantage of this matchup against Donley. Spins, the flip, short. He's going to come up with a steal. He had 3 steals yesterday. He's always around that ball. The shot clock's not running. They gave it brand new 24. They said there was a change of possession. That pass almost went through the hoop. Mutz. Stopped there by Ramos. Gives out a good pass. Boy, not in his element today is Dion Thompson. Stepping on the sideline is Dwight. He quickly apologizes to his squad. First dead ball situation after the 5-minute mark will bring us to an official timeout. And it's 29-21 in favor of Levanga Hokkaido. Second half of the second period. Mutz operates inside, finally gets a score. It's been a while. He now has 7 points to go with 4 boards. Dwight picked up there by Mitsui. He'll give it up. Jamon Brooks hits. And he's finally on the board. He does have 2 rebounds. Leads back up to 9. Shinshu led 2-0, and then it has been all Hokkaido. Answering right back with a 3 there is Mutz. He's got 10 points. And Coach Onodera surprised. The defense just isn't there. Back to the Hokkaido as Hokkaido will yield another point off a live turnover there. That lead's been cut down to 4. Shimatani back in action. He was the starter today. Ramos will bring it out. Looking for the pick. Goes to the corner. Shimatani. Opposite side. Sekino left open. Yes! That was a well-run offensive set. The defense was scrambling the whole time. You look for the open shot and they got it there at the corner. Leads back up to 7. Donley will lose it here. And Dwight Ramos with a big slam. Dwight Ramos with another steal. He had 3 steals yesterday. Today already with 2. Leads back up to 9. Ishikawa tries to get around Shimatani. Oh, a late whistle, but nonetheless the right call. Ishikawa still down. So is Shimatani. He got hit in the gut. That'll drop you like a sack of potatoes. Let's see where the contact was first. Didn't exactly see where Ishikawa got hit in the back of the head. He's still holding on to his nape. Could be whiplash or some sort, but RJ quickly comes in for him. Brand. He's a power inside. He can handle Demond Brooks that deep inside. And he takes advantage, scoring and bringing down this lead to 7. Ramos again, trying to operate against Donley. There's a switch. Against Dion, he'll give it out. Seems like they're trying to attack the defense of Elliott. Elliott's 6'6". He's quick. He's strong. It looks like he is the target right now. And he's going to pick up a foul there. Donley picks up number 2. And he's asking the referee for confirmation to find out exactly where the foul was called. Looked like it was pretty good D. Donley will be replaced. Willis and Brooks, the imports right now. We have not yet seen the re-entry of Thomas Welsh after he left the ball game early, and it looked like they went straight to the locker room to work on him. Not quite sure if he's back on the floor. Well, actually, back inside the stadium. Ramos for 3, yes! Ramos with a couple of shots inside now, finding his range from deep. Ramos now with 7 points to go with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Barrientos tries to get away, but a foul will be called here, an illegal pick. And we're going the other way. Sekino really makes the opponent so uncomfortable. That's what he's in there, to create havoc. Watch it there once again. Barrientos thought he had the open shot from the free throw line. Second personal foul going to be called there on Dion Thompson. Dwight once again. Going to the mismatch. He'll spin closer. That's too easy. He is much stronger then Taichi Kodama. The lead is now 12. Miss. Dwight. With the pass a little too forward. Smiles and apologizes. Sekino says, I'm fast, but not that fast. Dwight will take a breather. I'm a bit surprised why they're going to bring him out. Checking in is Simon. First look at Takumi Simon, number 30. Barrientos calling for a clear out. And he gets it to Mats. Mats will attack, will spin, and get 2 points. Lead is still at 10. Under a minute to be played here in the first half. Swing up high. Brooks for 3. Back rims that one. But it falls in the hands of Willis. He was right there and he just said, "Whoop, thank you very much." Shot clock now down to 3. Flipped up by Terrazono. It's tipped in by Brooks. Leads back up to 12. Final attempt at the basket now here for Mats and company. Trying to bring it closer to 10, possibly single digits. Here with a 3. Almost a steal. That's a foul. Actually, very smart play coming from Matsushita, because that foul will send him in the penalty. But still, with just 2 seconds remaining, he made it seem like he was going for the basketball. And now both teams in the penalty here for the final 2.3. Back inside Kikuchi. We talked about him being a spitfire defensively. He's all over RJ Barrientos. The lob is going to work. That was picture perfect. What a pass there from Ishikawa. Thompson still asking for a foul. Referees say, let's go to the respective dugouts. And after 2 periods, it's a 10-point lead enjoyed by Levanga Hokkaido. Let's check out some of the highlights, and a big slam here from Darrell Willis Jr. He had 3 slams, not to mention he had 2 threes as well. He really took control. Dwight with 2 steals, and here's another big bang slam from Willis Jr. He was on fire. Take a look at this. That was the 3 that I thought he had his foot on the line. They said it's legitimately a 3, not a long 2. That was the play that got Thomas Welsh injured. Asked to be replaced, and he has not come back. So, the squad of Levanga Hokkaido so far has been playing practically 80% of the first half with just 2 world imports. Brand really likes to operate inside. He's got 4 points, and both those shots inside the paint. Donnelly with an attack once again, finds his import, and the import Mutz with 2 points. Missed there from Matsushita, but he finds the hot hand once again. Willis has been all over. Helps out defensively there as well, coming up with a block. Donnelly again. They go up high. Mutz for 3. Nails that one. Willis with a kick out. Read by the defense. And an easy slam from Elliott. There's another steal from Dwight, and he finishes strong. Always loves to come from the weak side, and then takes advantage of Kodama, who just checked in. This is a last-minute play, and it worked there to bring the lead down to 10. Dio not happy. He wanted a foul, but right now let's take a look at the numbers. Both these squads shooting dead even. 52.4% dead even. 11 out of 21 from 2-point distance. From 3, Levanga Hokkaido getting 3 more shots from there, though they've shot exactly the same at 42.9. Wow. You might not see that kind of a stat in the next 20, 30 games you watch. Free throws, not too much of a factor. In terms of turnovers, 5 turnovers for Levanga, 8 already for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Look at more numbers. Look at this. Everything just about dead even. Points in the paint, 22 apiece. 10 and 2 though. Those are the fast break points. So you can see, taking advantage of the open floor of the open court is a squad from Hokkaido. Scoring leaders, Willis Jr. with 16 points, Ramos with 9, Brooks and Matsushita with 5 apiece, and 4 for Welsh. The big question is, can Welsh come back here in the second half? Look at some more numbers. Rebounding-wise, 20 rebounds for Hokkaido, 14 for the Brave Warriors. The scoring leaders on the other side, Shinshu, Mutz with 12, Thompson with 10, Hoshino and Brandt with 4, and RJ Abarientos off the bench has 2. Checking out the rebounding leaders, 4 rebounds for Ramos, same for Willis, same for Mutz, and the same amount of boards for Thompson. Thomas Welsh with 3. Not quite sure if you can add to that tally though. In the assist department, 3 assists for Shimatani, 1 apiece for Terrazono and Sekino. For the Brave Warriors, Donnelly with 3. 3 also for Ishikawa and 1 for RJ. Looking at the assists, 9-7 in favor of Levanga, and steals, 5-1 also in favor of Hokkaido. So far, Hokkaido looking good here in front of their fans at the HOKKAIDO. Can they keep it going? Can they split this weekend encounter up against SHINSHU? We'll find out. The fans are hoping. There's Demond Brooks still on the floor. Looking over at the bench, there is still no Thomas Welsh. He must still be hurting. He's still in the locker room. We'll let you know if we get a report on Welsh. As Dion falls away and doesn't get that to drop. Shimatani picks up the rebound and he'll bring it down. Shimatani starting out today in place of Terrazono. Dwight again. Whips a pass. Willis from the outside. Yes! Willis now with 19 points. Dwight Ramos now with another assist. Lead is now 13. 47-34. Will they attack the defense of Brooks? They don't. Off the switch. Hoshino puts up a three. A little bit too strong. Willis grabs the board. Shimatani racing down court. Kicks it out. Willis behind the back dribble. And gets it to drop. Asking for a foul. None given, but still, it's a 15-point lead right now. Again, going back to a stat we mentioned during the first half. The season high for Willis is 28 points. Can he get a new season high today as Sekino picks up a personal? That's number 1. Lob inside, Thompson hands it off. Messina will find Mutz. They got to put this one up. Shot clock at 2. They get up in the nick of time, but it's not going to drop. Big rebound there for Dwight. And he takes it strong to the hoop. Dwight Ramos with another 2 points, forcing a timeout here for the visiting squad, the SHINSHU Brave Warriors. Another live turnover. Big slam here from Dwight Ramos. He now has 13 points to go with 5 boards, 2 assists, and 3 steals. What a stat line here for Dwight. And the lead has been extended to 19. They can smell blood. Talking about Hokkaido. And they're looking for more here. Dwight on the outside. And now they'll set things up. Not wanting to rush things. They're up by 19 points. And they've got Another offensive thrust here. Shimatani will be fouled. That's not going to count. Ishikawa will pick up another personal here. But the squad from Shinshu look a little beleaguered. Clearly a foul there from Ishikawa. Shimatani says, let's run our set. Sekino finds Dwight. Dwight with a spin. That kiss off the glass a little bit offline. Chance here to the Brave Warriors to cut into this lead. Can they though? They go inside to Brandt, and Brandt delivers. Shimatani quickly down court. Dwight at the controls here. Almost lost it. Gets it back. Willis from the free throw line, a little bit offline. Chance now for the Brave Warriors to get back-to-back baskets and get right back into this ball game. Long three, not gonna drop. Shimatani picks it up to the wing. That's too easy for Brooks. In the open court, against the local, you count out every single time. Brooks now with 7 points. And look inside, they can't get it to Brandt. That's good denial there from Willis. Dion scores. Thompson slowly getting his points. Now has 12. They go inside. Dwight Ramos might have been better served bringing that one down. Chance once again for Shinshu to come closer. That's nice ball movement. Now they've got to attack though. Ishikawa forces it up. He had to. Shot clock was winding down. That's terrific defense from Ren Shimatani. And RJ Abarientos will check in as the backup point. It's now Abarientos up against Shimatani. Shimatani blows by him. That's good defense. Mutz able to recover at the last minute. He was beaten already by Willis. But they get the stop. What can RJ come up with here for his squad? Yoshino shaking, baking, and will lose it. Now they'll set up. No need to rush. Nice look inside, and scoring once again is Brooks. He's back up to 19. Just when you thought the visitors making some headway. LEVANGA with possession again. Looking for their biggest lead of the ball game. No. Abarientos clears. Under 4 to be played. RJ left open. Connects. You can't give RJ that much space. He'll kill you. Leads down to 16. Shimatani tries to go in all the way. Flipped it up. Well, if you got the three-point play, why not? Because he knows he's assured of 2 free throws already. First free throw for Shimatani drops. Shimatani has really been setting the tone for Hokkaido. Actually, that was his first attempt at the basket. But he does have 5 rebounds. He also has 4 dimes. That's his first 2 points off those 2 free throws. Good showing here for the 23-year-old. Another steal. Just too many steals here for the boys in red. And it served them well. Here he comes inside. Shimatani scores once again. That time he was playing possum. It didn't look like he was going to go for the basket. Eventually did. And the lead is now 20. Up against Abarientos. Staying in front of the Filipino guard. Abarientos going to get his pocket picked. And he's going to come down and foul Willis. RJ still down. Here's that last piece of action. Got it stolen there. Not to mention the fact that Willis stepped on his arm. Barrientos will take a seat. That foul of this will be the 3rd team foul for SHINSHU. Already 9 steals in the ball game for the home squad. Brooks will give it up, asks for it, but they go to Willis. And Willis will convert once again. Why not? He's had the hot hand all throughout. He got 23 points now. Can we see a new season high from Darrell Willis Jr. this afternoon? Couple of spins. Mutz will be fouled by Willis. Or will it be Shimatani? That's clearly Shimatani. Willis now just 5 points away from tying his season high. Short on that free throw. These are shots they need to be able to make, especially since they're down big at 63-41. Making the adjustment there is Mutz. Chuto back in the ball game here. The final 2:16 of the third. Shot clock is winding down. They don't realize it. There's going to be another turnover. Turnover number 7 for Hokkaido. Got a huge mountain to climb though. As Kikuchi will check back in. Look at that harassing defense. Really making life difficult for Yamamoto. Mutz for 3. Yes! Now they're starting to connect from long distance. 16 points now tonight for Mutz. Mutz had 18 yesterday in that victory. They go inside. Demond Brooks from 12 feet. That's too easy. The challenge came a little too late. He's now in double digits scoring-wise with 11. Brooks with 2 rebounds here today. Almost another steal. That would have been steal number 10. Again, Kikuchi sticking to the opponent's point guard like glue. Big block once again from Demond Brooks. Willis in the open court kicks it out. Extra pass. Kikuchi let it fly. Not that time though. Foul will be called by Willis. Looks over at Kikuchi and says, that was a good shot. That was in rhythm. Just keep taking it. Lead is still at 20. 36.7 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Both teams with 3 team fouls each. Kikuchi still sticking to Yamamoto. Trying now. Yamamoto flips it up. Will misfire. Foul's going to be called there on Shuto. Didn't want an attempt. That foul though will put their team in the penalty. But better that than to give up the easy 2 points. As Daniel Danana try to come up with a block. We'll check that the foul was on Kikuchi. His first. They go to Donley. Nice swipe from Kikuchi. We're going to have the last possession here of the third canto. Already with a 20-point advantage. That's a good foul from Yamamoto. That will now send his squad also in the penalty. No more fouls can be issued here by the Brave Warriors. There are some fans of the Brave Warriors here inside the Hokkaido Kita-Edu, but it's mostly the fans of Hokkaido. Dwight Ramos will check in. He's been sitting for quite a while. Brooks will launch. Come up short. Nonetheless, a solid third period, outscoring their opponents by 10 as they lead by 20 heading into the fourth. Fourth quarter is upon us. And there is no Thomas Welsh for the home squad. But they haven't missed him. At least not today. Having to go with two world imports and Asia Quota import in Dwight Ramos. Will they beat the shot clock? No, they won't. They give a possession here. Mutz will try to attack early. He gets fouled. The question is, did he get fouled on the gather or prior to the gather? So they say he gathered. That means 2 free throws here. That's what you got to do. Attack early. Get some easy baskets. Get some easy points. And cut into this lead. The free throw will drop for Mutz. There's Matthew Aquino on the bench. We have not yet seen him in action. 6'9" son of PBA great Marlo Aquino. Played sparingly yesterday. Hit a 3. He was 1 out of 2. Willis not able to control that rebound. And so the possession will stay here with the visitors. Still down by 19 though. They send it up high. Dion will find Donley. Donley likes to attack. Goes to his stronger side and scores. That's a quick 3 points. There's a nice shot of Brandt and Aquino. Now they're going to the set offense. Might be a little bit too late. But in the end, Brooks is able to score. 13 points now for Brooks. Just barely beating the shot clock there. Foul's going to be called there on Shuto. You can see the strength of Mutz as he makes contact with Terrazono. Terrazono just flew out of his position. Machini will check back in. One of the designated gunners. He needs to be able to find his range to give their team a chance of winning this one. Donley's gonna lose it. They find Willis inside. Timeout will be called once again by Coach Michael. 25 points in the contest here for Willis. And expect a whole lot more because they have no Thomas Welsh to use here in the fourth. What are the keys today? Points off turnovers, 22 versus 9 in favor of Hokkaido. And fast break points, 18 against just 2. They've used that to be able to build this huge 21-point lead. We've only had one deadlock, which is at 2. The biggest lead in this contest was 22 for Hokkaido. That was at 63 to 41. Nice move by Shuto. Kisses it off the glass. This is a new high. 71 to 48. Watch that last piece of action. That's got to go down as another steal. Already 12 steals. That's another major stat in favor of Hokkaido. On the other side, just one steal for Shinshu. Brooks. They're going to have to put this one up. Willis does, and he scores. That equals his season high at 28. (74-48) is our tally. Slowly, the clock gonna be a factor already, especially after that miss. And we're going the other way. Nope, we're gonna change the call. That's the right call. That should be Shinshu's ball. What a dramatic turnaround compared to what transpired yesterday. It was close all the way. So many lead changes. Scoring inside there is Mutz. And in Saturday's affair, Shinshu won 79 to 73. Right now, they trail by 24. And you can see Shimatani and company just trying to use clock. They have seemingly an insurmountable 24-point lead. There's another steal. Dwight leaves it for Brooks. He'll get it back. Get it back again. And miss. And there's Dwight for the putback. Everything working here for Hokkaido. Dwight being so opportunistic. Comes up with 2 points and another steal. Back up to a 26-point lead. Machino will bring it out. Then finds Dion. Ishikawa can't hit. Easy rebound there for Dwight. Ramos at the controls. Got 6 boards to help out, not just scoring-wise. Shimatani had to put that one up. Shot clock was winding down, but job done. They're just using up the clock. Nice spin there. It'll drop. And that'll bring us to our official timeout here. Looks like it's going to be a 1-ball game here, but let's find out what transpires in the final. 4:57. Final 5 minutes of this one. A one-ball game, essentially. Unless we see a major miracle, a major uprising here from the Shinshu Brave Warriors. But let's see. As they say, it ain't over till the fat lady sings, but there's a counter steal. So 2 steals for Shinshu, 13 for Levanga Hokkaido. They're gonna get another steal here. Counter swipe. Shimatani not leaving anything to chance there. Chased it down. Well, he's done so well in his starting point guard role today. Ishikawa will go inside. A lot of times, the most dangerous person is the inbounder. He's often forgotten. Lead is cut down to 22. And again, Ramos using clock, which is wise. At this point, they don't need to score. They just don't need to turn things over. But if they're going to hit three-point shots, just like what Matsushita did, there's really just going to be no way for the opponents to come back. Foul be called there on Brooks. They're still going hard for those rebounds. Just making sure that Brandt doesn't get an easy putback. Third team foul. And third personal foul. That's the only thing really going against them. They go inside, Donley. That's a nice block from the back from Dwight. He's helping out on all fronts. Oh, checking in for the first time is Ryota Sakura. He started yesterday, played about 5 minutes and never came back. Another three, why not? Matsushita hits back-to-back threes to put this outcome beyond any doubt. The gentleman there is not happy. He should be. Especially if he's rooting for Levanga Hokkaido. A timeout will be called here. $82-54 is our tally. 3 minutes before Levanga Hokkaido picks up win number 10 for the season. Ishikawa will go to Hoshino. Hoshino a little bit too sharp on that one. Ramos picks up another rebound. Ramos almost with a double-double, 15 points, 9 boards. Again, they're using clock. Ramos, step back three. Why not? Dwight Ramos, now with 18 points. He has done it all for his squad here this afternoon. And the lead is at 31. Mats tries to go inside. Hoshino can't convert. Mats tries to go inside. Picks up a foul from Demond Brooks. Some garbage points here for Justin Mats. Foul be called there on Sakurai. I was quite surprised they didn't use that gentleman extensively yesterday. Sakurai is 6'4", one of the tougher defenders that you can find. He is 40 years old though. But again, with that wealth of experience, he might have been able to help steal a victory yesterday. Mats, that's a poor free throw. So obviously nothing working for Justin Mats and company. Mats does have 21 points. He's there 21. There's that rebound from Sakurai. And again, they're just going to use clock. Not really needing to add to their tally. Long three. That's a nice tap there from Sakurai to try to get it to Shimatani. Getting another possession here. And in is Matthew Aquino. Would have been nice to have Matthew inside a little bit earlier. Kikuchi will be sent in by Coach Onodera, who always stresses hard work. Well, they worked hard today, and his squad will pick up the victory. They try to go inside to the mismatch. Kick it outside. Willis hits a three. That is a new season high at 31. So fitting for him to break his season high. He started like a house on fire, had 14 points in the opening canto. Tino will send it back high. Tries to post up. Well, they don't find Aquino. And Aquino will be called for the loose ball foul here. His first personal. First team foul. And they now send in a lot of the youngsters. Why not? That should have happened a little bit earlier. Pero Chika Naito will check in. That's him, number 34. 17 years old. Together with another youngster, number 13, Tatsuhiro Abe, another 17-year-old. Give them some valuable experience. You wanted to handle the ball on the floor right now together with Daniel Dan Nana. So all the imports on their seat and scoring here. Here's the veteran, Shun Watanuki. Well, the veterans should have gone to some of those youngsters. They need that valuable playing time. Three not going to work. Nice rebound there from the youngster Naito. That's what you got to do. Give it now to Abe. Then try to create two-man game there with his fellow 17-year-old. That's a nice feed. Falling away, not going to work though. It's a well-run set. 90-54. As now, the Brave Warriors get to 56. That's going to be your final score. Leading essentially from start to finish. Led by that gentleman there, Darrell Willis Jr. And also Dwight Ramos. Dwight with an all-around game. And they outscored their opponents by 14 points here in the fourth as well. As they win this one, running away 90-56. The Brave Warriors thank the fans for all their support. And as they exit, we're going to get ready to hear from Coach Ryotaro Onodera and some of the stars of Levanga Hokkaido. Quite possibly Dwight Ramos. And I think definitely Darrell Willis Jr. Well, a decent weekend here for the Brave Warriors, who have been struggling to get some wins. They picked up a win yesterday, only their 6th of the season. But after today's encounter, they will drop to 27 defeats. And now let's hear from the coach and the players of Levanga Hokkaido.
Onodera ヘッドコーチ、まずは勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
昨日の試合があって、そして今日の試合、どういう気持ちで臨みましたか。
はい、そうですね、いろいろ選手にも厳しい言葉を言って、昨日のゲームの大事さというのを全員で共有して、昨日の負け方、勝ち負けという結果にたどり着くプロセス、オフェンス、ディフェンスともに非常に内容の悪いゲームだったので、点差以上に自分たちのやるべきバスケット、それから信州さんに対してのやるべきディフェンスというのをもう一回再確認をして、今日ファンの皆さんの前で必ずいいバスケット、そして、点差にもこだわって勝とうと、そういう話をしました。
最大36点差をつけての今日の勝利となりましたけども、ヘッドコーチから見る今日の勝因を教えてください。
そうですね、前半途中でトムが、退場してしまったんですけども、その部分の、ディフェンスとリバウンドの部分、トムがずっと今までのゲームで貢献してきてくれた部分を全員で補って、高さはないけどもしっかりチームのルール、それから強度、フィジカルバトルに絶対負けないようにと、それを選手全員が昨日のゲームからカムバックして、今日のゲームで見せてくれた。90点取ったことはすごく大きいことだと思いますけども、それ以上に56点に抑えたということが非常に大きなゲームだったなと思います。
さあシーズンは後半戦に向かっています。
Coach Onodera stating the fact that the players did their best offensively and defensively for the entire game for 40 minutes.
たくさんの応援本当にありがとうございました。なんとかタフなゲームだったんですけど、最後まで戦い抜けたっていうのも皆さんの声援のおかげだと思っております。また、水曜日、群馬さんと試合があるんですけども、ここもタフなゲームになることは全員たちはもう分かってはいるんですけども、もっともっと選手に100% 以上の力を発揮させるためにも皆さんの声援というのが必要になってくるので、また 水曜日、
Coach Onodera
この北海北エルで、
adding that
応援い
each
ただけたら
player
嬉しいです。ま
was
たよろ
able
しくお願
to
いします。あり
concentrate
がとう
on
ございま
their
した。
match and
レバ
did
ン
their
ガ北海道
roles.
小野寺ヘッドコーチで
That
した。あり
helped
がとうございました。
contribute to the win here today.
続きましてヒーローインタビューです。本日のヒーローは皆さんも頭の中に想像はついてますでしょうか。Number 21 ダラル・ウィルス・ジュニア選手です。おめでとうございます。
And definitely, we need to hear from Darrell Willis Jr., who just set a new season high, which was at 28 before. Now he had 31. Coach Onodera a while ago just finished off by saying it was a very difficult match.
お立ち会いの表でその前にそうです。
I'm just happy we were able to pick up the victory. There's Darrell Willis
Thank you so much.
with the signature. Before Coach Onodera left, he thanked the fans for all their support and said, please, this coming Wednesday, don't forget to continue to support us. Now we have Darrell Willis Jr.
素晴らしいプレーでした。今日は、B リーグキャリアハイ31得点でございます。ダンクにそしてスリーポイントに、スリーポイントは8分の5。気持ちよかったですね。勝利しました今の気持ちを聞かせてください。
Very tired, but I'm glad we got it done.
今すごい疲れてます。でも勝ってよかったです。
ベリータイヤーとても疲れているということですが、どうでしょう。今日の試合はその試合前からどういう気持ちで臨みましたか。
I was very motivated today. Didn't play so well yesterday, so I wanted to come out and kind of play better than yesterday. So.
今日はやっぱりすごく、モチベーションも高くできたと始まる前から思ってます。昨日の試合も振り返ってやっぱり今日はしっかりやらなきゃなって思ってたって言ってます。
ありがとうございます。途中でトムが負傷してというところもあって、そのリバウンドやはりトム選手がリバウンドをというところもあります。どういうふうに気持ちを切り替えて試合に臨みましたか。
I just try to box out my defender. They was crashing the boards pretty hard, so I try to box out more and have my other teammates go rebound.
やっぱりリバウンドの部分ではトム選手がいないということで、やっぱり相手の外国籍の選手にボックスアウトをしてしっかり、みんなリバウンド取れたんじゃないかなと思います。
本当に大活躍でございましたけども、これだけ5000人を超えるレスラーに集まっていただきました。また31日ホームで試合があります。ファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
Hey, thank you guys for supporting us. Continue to support us. We feed off you guys' energy, and we really appreciate and love you guys. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu.
ありがとうございました。
今日も応援ありがとうございました。皆さんがここに運んでくれるエナジーはすごく自分たちも、感じています。大好きです。ありがとうございます。
高橋選手に通訳いただきましたありがとうございました。今一度ヒーローのダラル・ウィス・ジュニア選手に大きな拍手をお送りください。そして MVP 賞がございますね。冠スポンサーでございますダイヤモンドヘッド株式会社様より MVP 賞といたしまして賞金10万円が贈られます。お受け取りいただきましょう。プレゼンターはダイヤモンドヘッドバスケットボール部キャプテンの増谷俊介様お願いいたします。どうぞお渡しください。おめでとうございます。高橋選手またちょっと前に出てきていただいて、せっかくなんでやはりいつものね恒例の10万円の使い道を聞いてください。
Coco Curry.
ココカレー食べたいと思います。
好きなんですね。たっぷり食べれます。よかったです。皆さんにおごってあげてください。おめでとうございます。大きな拍手をお送りください。そしてプレゼンターの増谷さんありがとうございました。それでは続きましてロックアイスプレゼンツオンファイヤー賞の発表です。バスケットライブの応援機能でありますファイヤーを本日の試合で最も集めたレバンガ選手にはロックアイスプレゼンツオンファイヤー賞といたしましてオフィシャルパートナーであります回転寿司トリトン様より1万円分のお食事券贈られます。 も今日ファイヤーブースターの皆さんからの応援を集めたのは5万7851ファイヤーを獲得しましたナンバー11関野浩平選手です。おめでとうございます。やったはい、今渡されましたね。ではカメラにご注目いただきまして、はい、さあ関野選手もちょっとマイク持っていただいて、今のお気持ちはいかがでしょう。
今の気持ちですか。まあそうですね、昨日も取れてなくて、今日もシュートが取れてないってことで今日全力で狙いに来てたんですけど、はい、残念ながら僕ってなってしまった。本当ごめん本当ごめんと一緒にお寿司食べに行って、多分ロッカールーム行ったら結構泣いてると思うんで、僕がしっかり慰めてあげたいと思います
まあでも今日の試合は大きい一戦だったんではないでしょうか。
はい、そうですね、昨日負けてしまったので、やっぱ皆さんの前で年明け1回目勝ち星見せれたということはすごい良かったと思います。ありがとうございます。
はい、関野選手ありがとうございました。ありがとうございます。続きましてレブニーズプレゼンツファーストシュートチャレンジ賞の発表です。今日の試合でレバンガ北海道最初の得点を当てるイベントですが、今日見事初得点を挙げたのはトーマス・ウェルシュ選手なんですが、試合中の接触により現在治療中のため、記念撮影はナンバー2ドワイト・ラモス選手にお願いします。あら、会場から羨ましいという感じの雰囲気が今、はい、カメラにご注目いただきましょう。この後ラモス選手にも話聞きましょう。恐れ入ります。高橋選手またお願いしてもいいですか。もうスタンバイしててくれてありがとう。はい、ラモス選手も今日も大活躍でございましたね。さすがのスティールというところもありましたが、今日の試合を振り返って一言お願いします。
Let's hear from Dwight Ramos first.
I think we played well the whole game. Everybody with great energy and 40 minutes good basketball.
今日はみんなで40分間すごくいい戦いをできていいプレーもできたと思います。
後半戦に突入して勝利がやっと2桁になりまして、後半どう戦っていきましょう。
Very outspoken individuals as we have Dwight first. Once again.
Just to keep playing hard the whole game, no matter what the lead is, just keep playing.
リードが何点だろうと、やっぱり、ずっとハードにプレーし続けるということを心がけてやっていました。
ありがとうございます。それでは最後にブースターの皆さんたくさん集まっていただきました。一言メッセージお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。では最後に恒例となりましたね、レバンガビクトリーを見せていただきましょう。そうですね、やはりヒーローのダラル・ウィルス・ジュニア選手と、あとはナンバー6菊池宏斗選手にも出てきていただき、阿部選手、内藤選手にも出てきてください。みんなでレバンガビクトリーやりましょう。真ん中にダラル選手、やり方わかりますか。そうね、やると覚える。はい、はい、阿部選手、内藤選手も。内藤選手、最後シュート惜しかった。それでは準備はよろしいでしょうか。準備が整いましたら皆さんお願いします。どうぞ。
レバンガビクトリー。
ありがとうございます。
They have not had that many opportunities to do the Levanga victory sign. But here today, this Saturday, actually this Sunday, they did. They lost yesterday in a close encounter, 79-73, but they win here, 90-56. One of the many steals and one of the many dunks of Jarrell Willis. 13 steals in all. And 3 dunks for Darrell Willis. That was an easy steal for Dwight. And another seemingly easy dunk there for Willis. They gave him a 3 there. This was the last piece of action that we will see from Thomas Welsh. Looked like he overextended one of his limbs there. Dion Thompson drains that 3. And then Brandt didn't see that much playing time, but tried to be as effective as he possibly could with the limited minutes given to him. First quarter ended in favor of Hokkaido. They were up by 8, 24-16. Willis hitting from all angles, from all areas, and also comes up with a block there. Mutz puts up a 3 and hits. Decent scoring for Mutz. Unfortunately, it was in a loss. Nice find and an easy slam there for Elliot Donnelly. Dwight Ramos. Just a terrific scoreline for Dwight. Look at this. In 30 minutes of play, he would finish with 18 points. He had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and also 4 steals, not to mention 1 block. Talk about really contributing to the win of your squad. After 2 quarters, the lead was extended to 10, 44-34. Still in favor of Hokkaido. And in the third, they just continue to flex their muscles. They outscored their opponent, and a big slam here from Dwight by 10, 21-11. That's a nice find inside, and Angus really knows how to control himself and his opponent inside that paint. Barrientos will let it fly. Not the best of scorelines for RJ. He was on the floor for almost 11 minutes, 10:54 to be exact. He scored 5 points. He had 1 rebound and 1 assist. But really not able to establish himself in today's ball game. Donnelly did quite well. There's going to be another steal. They were just swarming all around the court. Hitting another 3 there was Darryl. One of the few steals. But Shimatani came up from behind just to make sure there was no easy shot. Third period ended 65-45 as Hokkaido doubled on their lead. That's the shot that would give Willis 31 total. And the victory will go to Levanga Hokkaido, 90-56. As we take a look at the numbers, collectively, field goal shooting percentage, 51% as compared to 41%. But broken down, it's 55.8 up against 46.2 from two-point distance. And from long distance, 46% as compared to 29%. So the squad of Levanga actually had 7 more threes. Not too many free throws from both these squads. But look at this. 9 turnovers for Levanga, 18 for the Brave Warriors. 31-11 points off turnovers, 44-36. Not too much of a discrepancy there in the points in the paint. But 30-19 bench points was big for the squad of Levanga. Not to mention the fact of 18-2. When you look at that 18-2, those are the fast break points. So 16 easy points on the break for Hokkaido. And that's why they cruise to victory here. Some more numbers if you're interested. 39 rebounds as compared to 31 in favor of Levanga. And assists in favor still for Hokkaido, 20-12. Key player matchup. Pretty decent numbers coming here from Mats. But a new career high for the gentleman there on your left. That's Darryl Willis Jr., who had 3 big slams today. Not to mention, he had 4 3-pointers as well. Looking at the scoring leaders, Willis with 31, Ramos with 18, and 13 for Brooks. In a losing effort, Mats would finish with 21, 12 for Thompson, and Angus Brand would have 6. 6 also for Elliot Donley. That's the graphic you're seeing on your screens right now. For those interested in the rebounding story, 8 rebounds for Ramos. Willis had 6 and 5 for Brooks. For the Brave Warriors, Thompson had 8, 6 for Mats, and Angus Brandt with 2. There you see the leaders in the different categories. Demond Brooks and Renshi Matani, both with 5 assists. And 6 assists for Ishikawa, the starting point guard for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Elliot Donley off the bench would contribute 3. Shuto Terrazono, the usual starting point guard here for Levanga Hokkaido, would finish with 2 dimes. And that's going to do it for our coverage. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us as we witnessed Levanga Hokkaido winning here today, picking up victory number 10 for the season as they win this one, 90-56. Till Wednesday, when B.LEAGUE action will be here in the middle of the week. We invite you to have a good week. Take care, everybody. God bless.